What up guys, and welcome back to another Fantasy Premier League video for the 2020-2021 season. I'm your host Kris from the FPL Dude, and in today's video we're going to build the best predicted team for Game Week 22. So yes, this is a free hit video. If you're new around here, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and don't be afraid to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. For us now to be able to build this best predicted team for Game Week 22, we need to take a look and understand the upcoming fixtures for Game Week 22 as well. So I've placed an image for you to see in the bottom right corner of the screen. The first fixture is a bit tricky. I mean, Sheffield United do play against West Brom. I would not like to touch any of those players because they're both teams that allow so many goals and they're both teams that score a lot of goals. So I wouldn't know what happens here. I mean, it could end up blank. It could end up with both teams scoring a lot of goals. They both have very bad score potential, but they have very bad clean sheet potential as well in this one. As for Wolves against Arsenal, I do believe there can be potentially few targets that are good to own here. I mean, Lacazette and Saka could potentially be good targets because Wolves' defense have not been the best in the last couple of games, but I will not go for those targets as I believe I will not have space for them in the team that I'm trying to build. And as for the next fixture, Manchester United against Southampton, I mean, I really like this fixture and I'm going to go with Fernandes because I do believe that Manchester United offers excellent attacking FPL return potential in Game Week 22 when they play against Southampton. Southampton have not been informed when it comes to defending. They've allowed a lot of goals in the last couple of games. They're not so good at scoring goals as well. At least they've not been for the last couple of games. I do believe that Fernandes is excellent to own for Game Week 22. And from that same team, I'm going to pick a defender. It's going to be Mcguire. I would really like him for Game Week 22. I really do think that they offer us excellent clean sheet potential for Game Week 22. So I do believe that these two players will be excellent to own and they will do one of the best for Game Week 22. As for the Newcastle against Crystal Palace game, I have two players in mind that I like a lot. And the first one going to be Zaha. I really like him because he does play excellent football. He's a really good player. I mean, Crystal Palace might be a bit out of form now, but in play against Newcastle, the defense is weak. So I do believe that Zaha could potentially score some attacking FPL return potential now in Game Week 22 against Newcastle as well. As for the next player, I'm going to go for a striker and it's going to be Wilson. I mean, Wilson did really good now against Everton in the last game, even though Newcastle have been down in form. Almost all goal involvement comes from Wilson. So if Newcastle now is able to score against Crystal Palace in Game Week 22, it's going to be probably Wilson. So I do want to mention Wilson in my team because he plays against one of those worst defenses in the league. As for the next fixture, I mean Burnley against Manchester City. That's excellent fixture to target as well. I will choose two players from the City team. I'm going with Sterling because I do believe that he is excellent to own, especially right now. When Kevin De Bruyne is gone, Sterling is the second best player they have in their team. I mean, even Mcguire is gone, so perhaps Gundogan is really good to own, but he's not one of those elite players. I mean, he's been really in form right now, but he's just not the same quality as Sterling has been now for a couple of seasons. As for the defenders, I'm going to go with Cancelo on this one, because I do believe that Cancelo offers excellent attacking FPL return potential in Game Week 22, and he was rested in Game Week 21, so this is going to be good. And I'm going to go with Manchester City defender as well. I mean keeper as well. I'm going to go with Addison. I do believe that he offers excellent clean sheet potential now in Game Week 22. This is the main reason I make a double up in the defense, City's defense, and it's not going to be two players, but I'm going to play defender and keeper on this one. As for the next fixture, I believe that Leicester plays against Fulham. That is really good fixture to target as well, and I'm going to target one Leicester midfielder. That is going to be Maddison. I really do like this player. He's been very in form in the last couple of games. I mean, since his return from injury, he has done wonders. I mean, he has scored FPL return in almost every single played game. He has few goals, few assists now. I do believe that he's excellent to own for Game Week 22, especially because they play against Fulham, and Fulham is not as good at scoring goals. So I'm going to go with Justin on this one as well. So Justin's going to be my starting defender for game week 22, and I do believe that he offers excellent clean sheet potential now, especially when they play against Fulham. As for the next game, it's going to be Leeds against Everton. I mean, I will not go for any Leeds player this time, but I'm going to go for one Everton Strike, and that's going to be Calvert-Lewin. I do really believe that he's going to do excellent now in game week 22, mainly because he does play against Leeds, a team that have had very bad defense in the last couple of games. I mean, they've had very bad defense throughout the whole season. They may be very creative and like to push high and create, but they've looked very tired in the last couple of games, and they've allowed a lot of game throughout the whole season. So I do believe that Calvert-Lewin will be excellent to own for the next game week. As for the Aston Villa West Ham game, I do believe that Grealish will be excellent to own because he's an excellent player. I mean, he's one of the most creative Premier League players this season with the most attempted assists. He plays for a very attacking-minded team that knows how to counter, that knows how to defend. Their defense have been a bit squashy lately, but I do believe that they do still possess excellent attacks. So Grealish is excellent to own in game week 22 as well when they play against West Ham. West Ham defense have been a bit out of form lately. I mean, they've allowed a lot of goals in the last couple of games, so I do believe Grealish will actually score in this one. As for the next player from that same game, I'm going to go with Antonio. I do believe that he's excellent to own as well, and he does play against Aston Villa. As I said, Aston Villa defense have not been the best in the last couple of games, so I'm going to get stuck here between Wilson and Antonio. One is going to start and one is going to be benched. So I'm not sure on who to start and who to bench, but I do believe that Wilson is best player to start for game week 22, and Antonio will be my first bench replacement. As for the next game that we're going to take a look at is Liverpool against Brighton. I mean, it's going to be the Liverpool team that I really like to target, but their players are so expensive. I mean, Salah is the most expensive player in the FPL. Mane, I believe, is the second most expensive player in the FPL. So they've not been that informed for the last couple of games. So I don't know if I should go for them right now. And as for the first keeper replacement, I'm going to go with someone that is very cheap, with someone that costs only 4 million. I don't care who that is, because I do believe that Addison will make an excellent job now in game week 22. As for the first bench replacement, I'm going to go with Dias because I do believe that I will be able to have the money. Dias is worth 6 million, so if you wish to bench him as a first bench warmer, you could potentially do that as well, or Antonio or Wilson. And as for the last bench warmer, it's going to be Mitchell. I mean, he's a starter that costs only 3.9 million, so I do believe that he will do excellent in game week 22. Thanks a lot for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you've liked it, and don't forget to subscribe if that is something you've not done already. See you next time.